Good day, everybody. It's Max, and welcome to American Truck Simulator Live. It's ATS Sunday. And on Sundays, we tend to drive trucks, you betcha. And in today's episode, we'll have a look at the map here shortly, and we'll, I think we're going from Kalispell to Grand Rapids, maybe, and then making our way west across the map here in Montana, you betcha. And, yep, it's a thing. I'm just kind of putting things together really kind of quick here because obviously I'm still super busy with the house, all the things, and gosh darn life, real life, always in the way of my hobby goals. Gosh darn, that's just the way it is. So with that, of course, before we switch over to the screens and the things and doing all the stuff, I want to thank everybody whose recent subscriptions have been on the channel. I'm sure several have been around the 2 Point Campus. But of course, I hope real life is so hard, Noko, and I hope you're doing really good today. And of course, we're gonna have lots more 2 Point Campus coming up. But on Sundays, we do Sunday man things, I guess, and manly truck things. It's because it's Sunday. And of course, now I don't get to do it every Sunday because again, real life is just in the way. I don't know what to tell you about that, people. It's tough. It's a tough business, right? But I do want to thank every recent subscribers, and of course, those who join me in the live chat, such as Noko and Julian, Mr. O, CO Marine, and a bunch of others, Chi, and others who have joined me in the chat. And of course, I appreciate everybody who watches after the fact, because of course, not everybody lives in the same time zone, and you got to catch it when you can. So let us move over to the session screen, and there we are on the map, doing the map things. I'm going to switch this over here to the screen as well. Now, I may have to make a few sound adjustments, because obviously each game's a little fussy, and of course I've had the settings set up for 2 Point Campus, which is a very fussy game. ATS and 2 Point Campus are very fussy with their sound settings, so we're gonna try and do the best we can. We'll make it happen. It's all good. It's all good. So here we are in Kalispell. We have a load that we're going to pick up. We're going to take that to Great Falls. I'm hoping to pick a load up from Great Falls, either going to Harv or Glasgow or Sydney, which is all very strange names, because Glasgow, Sydney, these are all places in the province that I live in here in Canuckland. So I don't know if Montana thought that, they should have the same names as Nova Scotia, but that's kind of cool. That's just a kind of cool thing, I guess. So we're going to take that. We're going to get this load, and really I'd like to take it through this nice little highland area here. We'll see what this highway is all about. Maybe there's like a viewpoint up here. We're going to pay some tolls, kind of stuff around. I'm sure it'll make it a little bit of a challenge for the day. That's a thing. Now, let me actually get this up and running. But first things first, we are going to buy a garage. I love garage buying. Buying a garage is awesome. And so we're going to get in here. We're going to buy a garage. Come on, let's load up the screen. Maybe I should have preloaded this. No, it's fine. It'll be fine. It can't take that long to load, right? Yeah, see, the line's moving. The line's moving across the screen. It's all good. It's all good. Now, this load's pretty straightforward. It's just a load of waste paper. But we're going to buy this garage first. Okay, so now that we have the sound of the truck and I can actually see the sound bar, I'm going to try to make adjustments here just a little bit. Make sure that it's not too loud. Let's blow the truck horn. Okay, so that allows us to have sound and things, but at the same time not take everybody's ears off, hopefully. And if it is still a little too loud, let me know. I'm sure we'll make a few more adjustments. Let's buy this garage. All right. Let's do this. Okay, getting in here. Show me the monies. Yeah. Do you want to buy this garage? You betcha. Of course we want to buy this garage. We want to buy all the garages. Now, I do know that they had a patch that, allows us, basically allows you to buy garages, like, just from the map. But I do enjoy driving from town to town, and sometimes I don't buy a garage right away. But in this case, we bought the garage, and that way we can get cheap gas. Because we always get cheap gas at your own garages, right? That's what it's all about. Oh, yeah. Listen to that engine. Listen to that turbo roar. You betcha. Yep, that's the best part about this truck. It's got the big double turbo on it. Yeah. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Let's go. Okay, so we are just going to be hauling some pretty standard waste paper to this location. It was the only load I could really get. I'm going to turn my own sound down, though. All right, there. Let's try that. Obviously, we don't want a double echo coming through the speakers. So that way we can get down here, do a little drive, do a little this, do a little that, do all the things. All right. Yeah, don't worry about me, dude. It's all good. It's all good. And we're just going to drive down here, pick up these trailers, move on, moving on. Moving straight on, right? Everything's cool, kosher here? Good. Yep. I'm glad everybody was really happy about that. I didn't want to have any traffic arguments anyway. All good in the neighborhood. All good in the neighborhood. Where is this place? Okay, there's the Walbert. Man. Boy, they really put this in the back corner, didn't they? Man, getting this thing out of here is going to be crazy because I think this is a double trailer. I think it's a tandem. And it's a semi-long tandem too. I think it's a short and a long. I only see two shorts there. Oh, wait a minute! I see the flashing arrow on the other side. Yeah, so this is a long short tandem. Yeah, we got a little bit of work cut out of us to get out of this parking lot. That's for sure. That would be entertainment. It's entertainment, people. Yep, we'll get this backed up. Do you want to turn on that other mirror? All right, cool. As the sun is coming up, I always like it about 5 in the morning in the game. It's just a really nice time in the game to, look at the chrome on the truck. Truck drivers and truck drivers' sons, they like a lot of chrome on their vehicles. So it is what it is. That's a really weird. Wow, that's a really weird sprite. That's a really weird world sprite. That is pretty funky. That's funky. Yep. Okay. Well, let's rock and roll, people. So let's see where it's going to take us. Yeah. So it's going to take us around this old highway. I would like to be able to sneak up this way, though. Yep. And then you want to come down this way. Okay. I will agree to that. Let's do this. Once I get around some of this heavy traffic here, like we got trailers in the way. I got cars in the way. I don't know. All these people are in the way. What is it with all these people? Listen up, people. Beep, beep. Get out of the way. Do the things. All right, here we go. Yeah, we're going to turn right. But let me tell you. Oops. We'll just pretend that didn't happen. I mean, this is a really bad road for this double train trailer. But it mostly made it. It was perfectly fine. All right, let's move on. All right, we'll get out here to the highway. And then, of course, wow, I thought that car was gonna pull an AI maneuver, right, and run right into me, and I was gonna be like, "Yep, whatever." I was just ignore you, dude. I was just gonna ignore you. Do we got this? Oh, I think we got this. Oh yeah, we got this. Yep. Sorry, dude. It's just if I'd stopped and then started and stuffed, and you know how it's like, dude. You know what it's like. You know what it's like. We'll get some nice shots here once we get up on the road, right? There we go. We like green lights. Green lights are good. Awesome. Okay. Oh, you know that's not going to be good, right? Yeah, she should go in there, dude. Go in there and go get some gas. I don't need gas. We're gassed up. We're good to go, right? We just need to get on the highway to wherever. Here we go. Nice. All right. So we'll have a little bit of a look around here. Looking good. Yeah, there we are. Oh, good. We beat the train. Nice. I hate that train. Trains are bad. Drive on the other side of the. I'm assuming that was supposed to be Meridian. Oh, for the adrenaline rush. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, trust me, we already do enough. I already do enough in this game for the adrenaline rush. And I'm sure we'll be doing enough passing here because this road is all two-lane road. We'll be driving on the other side of the road plenty of times on this trip because this is this road for a while is going to be really twisty, tighty, windy, bad. I am sure of it. And as you can see here, I mean, like, look at the size of these cliffs, right? You know it's all going to be trouble, especially with a train trailer like this and a larger train trailer too. It's not very often you have a. I would say that's a 48 footer. I don't think it's a 53. I think that's a 48 and a 24. Anyway, it's just kind of strange to have a longer train trailer up here in these mountains. But I do know obviously that they do that. You know, so it's a thing. It's a thing. Do. Keep left and turn left. Well, how about that car that's in the other lane? I don't think I want to keep left on him. All right. So we're going into some crazy park. I probably shouldn't be doing this with a train trailer. Oh, I think I don't make the turn. I don't make the turn. Oh, that was my bad. I am out of practice today. I would usually make that turn no problem. Man, sign didn't cut the turn. That stop sign freaked me out. See, that's what happened there. So this is Glacier Park. Cool. All right. Well, it is what it is. I mean, it is pretty nice looking around here. I mean, I will say that. I mean, it is pretty nice looking. You know, sure. Well, you know, we got to pay a toll, right? You know, this has got to cost me a bucket load of money. How much is this going to cost me? Yeah, I got official business here. It's perfectly fine. Official business. Yep. I'm sure we have very official business up here, and that's what I'm just going to tell all the. That's what I'm going to tell all the authorities. When well, go on, dude. You could have made your turn. I was going to make my turn. You were going to make your turn. Everybody was going to be happy. See, I didn't even hit you. Yes, I'm going to share a little bit of your line, but I was going to hit you, dude. It was all good. You know. Jeez. Sanchez, what's going on, big guy? Hope things are good with ya. Hope things are good. Good in the neighborhood. You know how it is. Yeah, things are doing all right. You know, life is just crazy. You know, it's kind of weird. You know, midsummer and midwinter is always crazy here in Canuck Land. You know, you're trying to get so much done outside in the summertime before the winter comes back. And in the wintertime, of course, the weather is chaotic. So, of course, you're always crazy with that. And overall, it just makes for a really big challenge. It makes for a really big challenge overall, right? So, you know, you're always fighting real life. You're always fighting real life. And these ants, let me tell you, these ants made a big mess. And again, it's only me, right? So, you know, it's not like I went out and hired, you know, spent tens of thousands of dollars to hire a construction company to fix the damage that these ants did. I've been doing all the work myself, and it's been a lot of hard work. And because of that, you know, it's been very hard physically on me because, of course, it's a lot of heavy work. You know, jacking up house foundation corner, you know, replacing all the 2x10s and all the foundation pieces, all that stuff. And here, Noko, here comes the thrill part because we're definitely doing that. Oh, man, I'm probably going to pay for this. We're definitely paying for the thrills now. It's thrills, chills, and spills. As these guys are running up here with their boats. Holy smokes. This was not the load to do this with, Max. This was definitely not the load to do this with. Excuse me, guys. Yep, thanks a lot. But yeah, it's just, so physically it's been very, very tiring. Mentally, of course, it's also very exhausting because one, any moments, any spare moment I have. Wow, this is a sharp turn, isn't it? Look at this turn. I mean, I'm glad everybody's getting the look off. I mean, it is very nice up here. Wow, this is some hot stuff. But at the same time, guys, this turn is really, really sharp. Especially for this really long set of trailers. There we go. Here we go. We're good. We're good. Yeah, just drive over the other cars. And we may do that on the odd occasion. I try. Don't get me wrong. I have no problem bending the rules. I really don't. Okay. Some people, they drive, simulators like for reals. I got the gear bug. Come on, dude. Okay, we got to slow down. Yep. Give me a different gear. See, I got the gear bug. So the gear bug is when the game tends to forget what gear you're in. And it gets stuck in a gear, and then it won't shift the gears or anything like that. So that's why I had to stop the truck and let it reset. But we should be all right now. So yeah, it's just I'm sure we'll So I have no problem bending the rules of the game because I'm not one of them ultra realistic players, right? Real life is ultra realistic enough. I don't play games to torture myself in ultra realistic scenarios. That being said, really got the gear bug again? Come on, dudes! Like, this hill is not that hard. I could do this hill really easy. Like, let's rock and roll. Oh, look at the waterfalls here, dude. We are way up here in the mountains. This is awesome. I mean, we are getting some nice view here. There we go. There's 13th gear. That's what I'm talking about. Make that happen, people. Make that happen. Oh, yeah. I mean, this is a view. This is a crazy view because if the truck goes down the side of this cliff, we're done. You just said this is hot stuff while looking at a guy peeing at the side of the road. I didn't even see that. I don't think they have a guy peeing on the side of the road. I think he's there with binoculars. I don't think he's on the side of the road with a peeing. I mean, it's ATS. They're not gonna go that far with the game. Don't get me wrong. Very humored, and that's very realistic, by the way, in truck driving. But yeah, chances are it's probably not. Oh, holy smokes, man! I'm getting claustrophobia just from this view. I mean, this view is intense. Look at this view. This is an intense view, people. Yup. I mean, that's a long way down. That's a long way down. Like, really? You guys can't put like a normal guardrail or a wall or something up here? I mean, come on. I mean, that's pretty intense. All right, camper, look, there's nothing in front of us. We're getting around you. You need to play this in VR. It's so nice. You know what? I might try to do that one day. Just because it might be a thing to do, right? I don't have a VR headset at the moment. And yeah, I can imagine this in VR would be gorgeous, right? I mean, this would be all the things in VR. I mean, look at this waterfall and this river going all the way down into that valley. I'm glad we took this load to swing around this way, and we're going to stop up here. I'm assuming this is a camera stop up here, so we'll do the camera stop and let it show me all the views. So we'll do that, that's for sure. So see, I'm sure I had to make a delivery up here somewhere. I had to deliver an envelope. Yeah, that's it. An envelope I had to deliver. Okay, here we are. We are at the big rest stop. So we'll just swing in here. Yes, I have discovered a new viewpoint. So we're going to swing in here. Hey, look at that. It is the Canadian-U.S. border. Awesome sauce. This is awesome. Okay. I feel like home, oh Canada. Okay, cool. This is awesome. I'm very happy. I'm very happy all of a sudden. Did not expect to see a Canadian flag in the game. That's actually really, really cool, and I am very, 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 very excited. So let's see what the viewpoint's got to say. Oh yeah, we'll turn right here in a second. We're going to do this first. So let's have a look at this. Yep. All the things. Yeah. Look at that. What a nice shot of the truck. Wow. Big Sky Country. Glacier National Park. That is just awesome. Do you think you have a German flag somewhere? I don't know about in American Truck Simulator, but I know in ETS2 they do. I've seen it all kinds of times when I drive an ETS, right? So, yeah, in ETS, they got all kinds of them German flags. You betcha. I have driven all over them roads in ETS2. But I don't know if they would have one here in ATS. I'm very surprised they got a Canadian flag. Considering chances are by the time they do the Canadian provinces in this game, I will probably have been dead for about 20 years at the rate that they are actually doing they are doing this. So it's kind of sad. There's Logan Pass, by the way, the nice sign. There's the Canadian and the American flag flying in the background. We are neighbors, and it is really cool to see that, I must admit. That's very cool. Very cool. Wow, what a great shot of the valley there. I mean, this valley shot wasn't. That valley drive was intense. That was very intense, people. It was intense. Are we all done with the cutscenes? I think so. There we go. Oh yeah, look at all the traffic in front of me. Yay! That's awesome. Yeah. Oh well, it is what it is. We'll deal with the traffic one car at a time, or we may accidentally knock one off the road, but we'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. Let's get this out here because we still got to get this. We still got to get this crazy load all the way around all of this crazy traffic. Oh yeah, this is far from done, people. This is far from done. We got a long way to go around here, and I mean it's pretty bad when they're using just a few boulders as a guardrail. I just want to put that out. Okay, yeah. Go through the mountain, get around this first car. Looks like there's a sharp left-hand turn coming up here, dude. So don't drive around this too fast. Because let me tell you, I'm actually very nervous. Oh, hello, Mr. Bus. Yep. Oh, hello. Yep, excuse me. Yep, beep, beep. Okay, there we go. Oh, yeah, you don't think this is going to be dangerous? I'm sure it's going to be just fine. We'll take it a little slower, though. Once we get out of like some of this mountain road, it won't be so bad, right? It won't be so bad once we get out of some of this mountain. Oh, hello, Mr. Camper. Listen, I'm gonna pull back in here. Yep. There you go. Oh, you had to have two campers. I'm sure. Okay. Yep. Thank you very much. Beep beep. Well, Noco, you wanted a little bit of thrills, spills, and chills. Oh, there's a bus. So we're just gonna pull back in here. So you're definitely getting the opposite lane excitement in there. That's for sure. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so there's people viewpointing, looking at the rocks and the things and taking pictures. I'm sure there's lots of pictures to take up in here. It is very beautiful country. That's for sure. All right, we'll work our way around this turn. We must be going downhill because the truck is maintaining 68 miles an hour. I'm not having to do anything. We are definitely gaining speed. A lot of speed. Like, concerning amounts of speed. Okay. Yeah, we are moving down this hill a little faster than I anticipated. That's perfectly fine. Yep. We'll just pass this bus. We'll just ignore that. Okay, we are out of the park. All right, awesome. And, of course, you got to have the big touristy destination things here at the end, which is really cool. And we'll just turn right. Yeah, excuse me, guys. Listen, your big Cadillac. I'm going to just take this turn here. Yeah, so no surprise, big touristy destination here, right? You got your big touristy stores. You got your markets, all the things, as we're now making our way down. Let's see if we can't get a little bit of a zoom on that map for me here for a second, would you? Yeah, so now we're working our way down, and then we can start working our way across. So that's fine. There we go. Nice. So yeah, it's been an intense time. Of course, like I said, I've had to do all that construction myself, which physically it's been very demanding. It wears me out every day. That's a thing. And of course, mentally, it's also very demanding because, of course, between work and making sure that the house is all fixed up before the cold weather sets back in, and at the same time, we're trying to, again, this isn't my job, this is my hobby, but I do enjoy playing games, and I do enjoy my hobby, and I do enjoy you guys because we all play games and we all do the things, right? That's what we do. So you're trying to maintain a schedule, but it just leaves it leaves no time to do anything extra. It's left no extra time at all, right? It's been pretty tough. Pretty tough that way. Get ready to turn something. Yep. Excuse me. Oh, yep. Slow down. Yep. It's a rotary. Okay, that's fine. Now, of course, rotaries are nothing in Europe, but rotaries are less common here. Oh, that was very mean of you. Are you serious, Car? Are you serious? You couldn't keep... Thanks, AI driver. You bum. Whatever. Like, he could have easily kept driving. It wouldn't have been a problem, but no. He had to stop because that's AI drivers for you. Yeah, what would have been thrilling? Driving off the ledge. No. No. Nope. No thrilling there whatsoever. Don't get me wrong. I might actually try that as an experiment later, like on one of my alt accounts. So obviously, this is my main driving account, right? I've had this account since I got ATS when it came out, the whole 9 yards, right? This is the account that for the almost what is it? I got 2,400 hours or whatever it is. 2,000 of them hours are on this account, right? Doing the things. Now, I do have a couple alt accounts. So, of course, before convoys came in, Truckers MP, of course, was the big multiplayer method on how you played with others. And I do have a multiplayer account that has no mods because, of course, Truckers MP mods was just too crazy to try and even get to work. So I do have a second account that I usually use for multiplayer, so you don't have to worry about mods and all that stuff. And then I do have a third account. The third account's kind of like a test account, where I can try different things, load different mods, crash mods out. Or if I'm doing skin paint jobs, or for example, I had to fix a mod that wasn't working for my tires and stuff like that. Experiments like that. I might actually take that account. And this game has multiplayer. Oh yeah, it does now. Sure, it has convoy now. What's that been? About 6 months now. Yep. So both ETS2 and ATS. Both now have the convoy system in them, which means you can invite other players into your map and drive with your friends, right? So, yeah, obviously at one time, Truckers MP was the only way you could do multiplayer. And of course, that meant you had to download their thing. It was kind of like a bootstrap, right? So where it kind of loaded its little version of its program before it loaded ATS, so as they could share, so as it could override certain ATS resources to do that. But now they have the convoy system. So of course you can invite your friends, do all the friend things, right? Hang out, be cool, right? And drive trucks. Now, if you have mods, your friends have to have the same mods. But besides that, if you're not using mods in the game, then your friends don't have mods in their game, then you're good to go. Now, see, Canada, that was a sign, right? Canada's right there. It's literally right there. Canada is right there. We are at the very top of Montana, dudes. Canada is right there. That's awesome. Yes, mods. So that's why I have an account, a vanilla account with no mods on it, and I use that for multiplayer. Well, I used to use it for multiplayer, but now I use it for convoys, right? Just so it only has the standard ATS trucks. It doesn't have any fancy lights, wheels, tires, or any of that junk. And no fancy other mods or anything like that. So like this truck, definitely not on that account, right? It just has the standard trucks in the game, which there actually is a lot of trucks now, right? so that is actually pretty cool. So we are now coming up to Interstate 15. You betcha. Do we need gas? Do we need anything like that? No, I don't think so. We're actually making decent time. So we'll head on down the Great Falls. Hey, we might even buy that garage when we get there. Because I see a garage icon. And I don't think I own it. So we'll just swing down this way. Oh, a little easy now. There we go. We's good. We's good. Now we get on the interstate. We can do a little bit of drive-by camera scenery, right? All good. Let's rock and roll. So yeah, Convoy. Oh man, you can tell I'm not young because I know that song all too well. Yeah, Convoy. Here's the rubber duck. We got ourselves a convoy. You betcha. Such great days. Oh, what a great camera shot this is. This is it. Oh yeah, look at this. Yes. Oh, that was good. Yep, that was good. That one was definitely good. Yeah, all good in the neighborhood, isn't it? Yep, that was definitely bonus camera shot there. Oh yeah, that was all good. Yeah, that was definitely the nice shot. That was definitely the nice shot. You're a little over the line, Max. Yeah, okay, that's fine. We'll get back over. We'll get back over on the line. Yep, there we go. So. Yeah, looking good. Looking good. We got a little bit of a right turn coming up here, Max. Are you ready for it? Yep, you're ready for it. We're good. So, of course, obviously, it's kind of hard to drive backwards. So you have to drive with. I have to look at the GPS, and then, of course, drive using the GPS settings, right? So that's how we're doing this. Yes, there we go. Oh wow, I got way too much traffic passing me though. I'm not too happy about that, but we'll make that happen. It is what it is, people. Sometimes traffic will pass you. There we go. Just in case this bridge gets a little tricky on this turn, I just didn't want to. I didn't want my back to it. I don't mind driving backwards for a little bit, but at the same time, it is a little tricky when you start getting into like overpasses and stuff. You just never know where they've got like construction, and even then, you do got to be a little careful because obviously, like if there's like they put in one of them accidents or like road detours or anything like that, you don't see any of that until like you literally drive through the barricade. So you do got to be a little careful when you're driving backwards, right? But hey, we're all about making it look good. We're all about making it look good, people, because that's what we do. We make it look good. So, of course, here is inside the truck, and this is why I don't like driving inside the truck. I don't have a steering wheel. I use a joystick, and it's very jittery. I mean, it's great when you're driving on the straight stretch, right? It's great driving on the straight stretch, but you don't get to drive on the straight stretch very often, and the one thing I love about this truck is the realism so an Argo C has an air ride suspension system, and it's very realistic. It's so real. Like when you do little shakes like that and you see the cab like kind of do like an extra shake. I mean, that's very realistic on a Freightliner Argo C, right? I mean, that is so realistic. Unfortunately, it does make the camera very shaky to drive inside the truck, and that's why we don't do it that way. Wow, look at this guy. He's all that in a bag of chips, isn't he? Yeah, well, dude, keep on passing. Keep on trucking, dude. I'm going to let you pass me. Like, how much room do you want? Gee whiz. Like, you seem to want all kinds of room here, so just do it. All right? Yep. Keep on trucking, dude. All right, we're going to take this exit up here momentarily. Let's see if we can't get one more nice camera shot in here before we do that, right? Yeah, I don't think we're going to get a decent camera shot out of it. But anyway, that's all right. We got to take this exit, so we'll get in here. There we go. Nice. Ooh, this is a sharp turn. Yep. Make that happen. Make this happen, people. Here we go. Dewdrop exits. Oh, teardrop exits, I guess. Man, they are some harsh. There's one in Massachusetts where the 90, I think it's where the 90 and the 95 come together, or is it the 395? Anyway, there's a dewdrop. There's a teardrop exit like that in Massachusetts, and it's crazy. It's like hold on to your bobby socks, because let me tell you, you make a sharp turn really hard, really fast, right? I know that. it's like, make that turn. So I do know that. I must be, what is the, it's got to be the 395 that runs around. And then where it joins back up with the 95 when you're heading north towards that, right? And I heard the ding. I heard all the dings. Dinging. Warlord and Noob. What are you doing? Hey, you're a maniac. You betcha. And what's going on, Warlord? I hope things are going good with you, man. Right? How's the Twitch thing going on? Right? Is the Twitch thing going good for you or what? I hope so. Right? I drop in every once in a while to say hi and stuff like that, but ever since you got that a whole partnership thing going on, like you're way more famous than I am, right? It is what it is. It is what it is. There we go. It's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood. All right, let's get this load delivered. Okay. Well, it's a nice little neighborhood, isn't it? We're, of course, ignoring all the lights, but that doesn't really matter. They're just lights. I mean, I have all kinds of Christmas lights on my Christmas tree, and they're all kinds of different colors. As long as we can get past here before the trains come. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Crazy trains. All right. So you want me to turn left here, do you? Oh, look at that. You're going to give me the green light. A green left turn light. Awesome. We like that. We like that. Oh, turn left here again, huh? All right, yep. I can see that's happening. Okay, here we are, Great Falls, doing the things. Yep. Yep, this is where it ends. Thanks GSP, or GPS, you're so on top of it. We're just going to take that. I'm not too worried about experience. Yep, show the results, do the things, Divine Champion, I know. Okay, cool. So let us now have a look at the job market. Hopefully we can get, I'd like to get a contract going west. I want something either going to, I think Harv isn't going to be far enough. We got to do at least 100 miles or 160 kilometers. So it's probably going to have to be Glasgow or Sydney, but I mean, we'll see what we got here. That's Great Falls. So Harv, how far is it? So see, 96 miles, no good. Really? 95 miles. Darn it. Like that's 5 miles short, right? It has to be 100 miles. That's not good. And we just came from there, so we're not going back there. So that's really a bummer. And I didn't see anything under the G's. That's Glendale, Gillette, no, right? So like Glasgow. Yeah, I didn't see any Glasgow loads, right? Darn it. Really? Okay, do we see any Sydney loads? Well, let's go have a look at that. Yes, we do. We have one Sydney load. It's a train, an extended train. Okay, well, you know what? We'll work with that. Let's do that. Please, I got all kinds of power. 720 horsepower in this truck. You know it. That's right. We do things. We do things in this truck, people. That's right. We haul stuff in this truck. So this will get us down the road. We'll get this one in and get another city on the mark here for the Cruise in Montana event. I was pretty sure it was to or from a city, so I'm pretty sure I should have got a 7 on that, but I don't know. My luck with this event has not been good. It appears like it seems like I'm having problems all the time getting credit for certain things, but it is what it is, I guess. It is what it is. We'll just back this all the way out. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Yeah, do that. Do the vroom, vroom things. There we go. Oh, I hear a train signal somewhere. Nice. Okay, yep, there goes the train. I don't care about that over there. It's fine. Trains. Oh, gee. Oh, nice. We're going to drive right by this garage on the way over so we can buy that. Because you know me in garages, we like to buy them. We buy them. We see them, we buy them. So we do. We see them, we buy them, we do them. That's all the things. Wow, this is actually a nice little back road. I've discovered a new viewpoint. Really? What viewpoint is this? Well, I mean, it's probably a viewpoint of Grand Falls, but we will take it since we don't have the trailer on here at the moment. Okay, thank you very much. And this is the viewpoint. This is the Great Falls viewpoint. Okay. I'm assuming it must be of these falls here. Is that a dam? I guess it would be a dam, though I'm assuming it's more around the falls and the rocks in general. It actually is quite nice. We have something similar to that here in the Maritimes, here in the East Coast of Canada. The Reversing Falls in St. John, New Brunswick. It's actually pretty cool, where the water actually runs upside down. Hey, Warlord, what's up? I had to wait for the 5-minute timer. Right, yes. Well, I mean, it is what it is, right? Especially us small channels, right? You know how it is, right? The small channels, we have to keep an eye out for all them crazy spammer types, right? And all this stuff. So, I know you know the challenges. I know you know the challenges well, right? It's all crazy. Yeah, things are going all right. It's been a pretty crazy summer. It's been a hot summer, but it's been a pretty crazy summer. And but I did have a bunch of ants attack my house in the corner, about 10 feet of the backside of my house. So I've had to work on that for the last month. But that was kind of an unplanned event, but I've been working on that for the last month. But still squeezing in the live stream, still squeezing in the videos, still squeezing in the stuff whenever I can. I'd really love to have some extra time to finish the Discord server, and I just haven't had time to do it. So it is going to be a little bit longer, but it is life, right? When we don't have major backing of 9 sponsors or anything like that, right? I'm pretty sure Skillshare doesn't care about us or Raid Shadow Legends or any of that stuff, right? We don't have any sponsorships, so it's not like I'm hiring any staff today to take care of the business. The only business taken care of is the business I can take care of. You know how it is, right? So yeah, we're making do with what I can do. All the things. Yeah, that's one of them dreams. That's a dream, that's for sure. But you know how it is in the gaming circles. Getting a sponsorship is like, you'd have better luck finding, $100,000 under a rock, right? Yes, and then I would hire Noko. And Noko would be my head of security. That's what he would do. He would be the head of security on my Discord server probably, and a few other things. He could handle my head of security. That's for sure. All right, we got ourselves a new garage, and I always like new garage things because that's what we do. We do new garages. There we go. Okay, let's go pick up this load. We got plenty of gas, so I'm not going to upgrade this garage right now. We'll just we just bought it for now, and then we'll go. I'll deal with it later. It's all good. Yes, exactly. See, I know what's going on, man. Right? We get you on here, head of security, all the things. Right? Yeah, dude. If I had money, there'd be so many different ways. There'd be so many things I would do. Right? Oh man, money. We have a commercial. I don't know. I shouldn't say we have a commercial. There's a commercial on the internet, and it's for trucking company actually. So not everybody sees this commercial. It is around trucking, and freight distribution and stuff. But the commercial is called money, and that's all they say. They say they just like the truck's broken down on the side of the road, and he's like money, right? And then there's another truck driver at a gas station, right? And they're putting fuel into the truck, and they're like money. I'm surprised you're not driving with the mouse like I do. It's so much easier. No, I love my joystick. I love the joystick. I've always been, I don't know. I like the joystick. I like all the controls and like the 15 buttons, right? My mouse only has like 3 buttons, and now, and yes, I do own a 20-button mouse, but I've never liked it. I don't like how it feels in my hand. I find it very clunky when I'm playing other games. And the joystick just has all these extra buttons and the features and the things that you can do, right. If I was to leave the joystick, it would probably go do a steering wheel. I would probably do a steering wheel, and that's just because, dude, come on, really, you know, yeah, I got a 20-button mouse here somewhere, right? Yeah, so like you've got like your main buttons on top, and then on the side where your thumb is usually where they have like 16 buttons. It all depends on the mouse. Like they have 12, 15, 16, and 20 button mouse on. Listen, dude, what are you doing? You're turning left? Give me a break, dude. We got to get on the road. Yeah, hit the bricks, dude. I got things to do today. Well, I don't care if this light's turning yellow. like that was the least of my concerns. All right, we're ready here. Nice chrome trailers, though. This should make for a few really nice F8 or not F8, but this will make for a few nice 8 shots. That's for sure. I mean, we should get a couple nice F8 shots out of this, right? Hopefully, we'll get a couple better ones when we get on the highway. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna make a left turn here. You betcha. I'm making a left turn. I'm not waiting for you guys this time. Forget it. I get the multi-button joystick thing, but I also like the smooth steering with my mouse. Yeah, and again, that is why I don't drive inside the cab, because it is a little jerky with the joystick, right? That being said, I still enjoy the joystick, and I don't know. It's just what I mean. Everybody plays what they're used to, right? And you never know. One day might take, my $22 a month from YouTube, and I think it is $23 this month. I might take some of that money I earn up like once a year, maybe go buy a steering wheel or something at one point in time, right? So, again, no sponsorship, not sponsored, right? I need to get a hashtag not sponsored put on the video, so as I can push a button and say not sponsored. I think that's a thing. I think that's definitely a catchphrase we gotta have. We gotta have that as a catchphrase. Not sponsored. All right, so it looks like we got. I was passing the weigh scale anyway, dude. I was definitely not stopping. So I should actually have a look at this map. So we're gonna come down here. We're gonna go through Lewiston. Oh, okay. We're literally gonna take this highway straight across, this 87 across. I guess that's okay. Well, I guess it's going to be okay because that's what you're doing, Max. I have an old PS2 steering wheel you can have. Yeah, it's perfectly fine. We'll just ship that around. It costs more to ship it than I could go buy it. So let's definitely not do that, man. I do appreciate it, though. I do appreciate the facts. It's a nice touch, that's for sure, right? Let's see. We got a couple of nice. We got. No. I was going to say maybe after this next turn, we might get a couple. Well, no. Looks like it's going to be a little bit longer before we try some 7-8 shots. Maybe some 5 shots on the looking back. Maybe we can try a 6 shot here. Yeah, I guess so. It's not too bad. There we go. Yeah, so we're making a 6 shot here. We'll get out of here just before we make the turn. There we go. There we are. And yeah, looks like let's see. We're gonna try a 5 shot. Yeah, we can try a 5 shot here. I think we're all right for a moment. We'll put the auto. We'll engage the auto thrusters. Hopefully, we're not gonna run off the road here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, zoom. Drive that big time. All right. Come up around this turn. Looks like we got a straight shot down coming up here in a sec. So we will get no driver support for the modern OSs, though. Yeah, great. So not only would it cost us more to ship it than it would be to go buy it, once it got here, I probably couldn't make it work anyway. But that's entertainment for you. That's entertainment, right? Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah. This is not a bad view. Looks like we had a little bit of a left turn coming up here. Yeah, a little bit of a left turn, a little more left turn. There it is. Come on. Oh yeah, here. Yeah, we got a nice straight stretch going on here now. We're good. We good. Yeah, nice looking view of it there. As we coming down here in a nice straight stretch. Yeah, it's for sure. Zoom, cars going by. There we go. Let's see if we can get one more in. There we are as we go around the turn. Yep, all right. Looks like there's some gas and some waffles here. Gallon oil, gas and Waffle House. You betcha. Southern, gotta have some Southern hash browns. I haven't had Southern hash browns in a while. You should make some Southern hash browns maybe tonight. Marine, what's going on? Cheers, man. Cheers. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And, yeah, just doing a little ATS Sunday. Because that's what we do on Sundays. We do a little ATS on Sundays. And then I got to gear up for some Icarus Monday. Man. And it's nice that, well, I mean, don't get me wrong, they didn't really come out with a mission this week. And that's fine. I have, probably a half a dozen other missions I can still do. So I'm sure we'll have something for another viewpoint? Where's that viewpoint? I don't see it. Whoa. Is that the viewpoint? That must be the viewpoint. Okay, well, just hold on a second. We've got to turn in here. Brakes. Okay, what viewpoint is this? Well, obviously it's in Lewiston somewhere. But anyway, let's see what this one's got to say. All right, one viewpoint. And this is the Lewiston viewpoint. Okay, there you go. Where are you traveling to, by the way? If I'm allowed to. Well, of course you're allowed to ask, dude. Noko, you. Of course you can ask. We're traveling to Sydney on the very far edge of Montana. Is where we're going. Okay, just did the hard construction mission in Icarus with Rusty Nuts, and I've been playing Way of the Hunter for most of the morning. Excuse me. Yeah, I seen you playing Way of the Hunter yesterday. I was in the middle of doing some video editing, so I really couldn't drop in at that point in time, so I had to catch a little bit of it afterwards. Oh, that's not what I meant. Never mind. And yeah, a little bit of construction mission in Icarus. Yeah, there's some missions I mean, I'm all about the research, the extermination. I'm all about that go missions in Icarus. There's a couple now. Some of the a few of the construction ones I've enjoyed, but then there's a few like the gardening ones. I've just been like, really? You want me to do gardening? I'm not into gardening. I'm here to capture the bad guys. I actually. We didn't actually get to see that viewpoint because I accidentally hit the map. So please play the view thing. Gotta like the chrome trailers. They're looking pretty good. The truck's looking good. All looking good. I'm glad you're giving me a great aerial shot of the truck there, dude. So there's the town of Lewiston. There we go. Had to go all the way to Tier 4. Was able to get a composite spear. That was fun. Oh, man. Really? Man. And yeah, see... I hate games that now I realize why they do it, right? Games will do this to force you into either getting better research or pushing a narrative or doing a thing, and I can understand that. But wow, neighbors are hanging out. I wonder what they're doing. Does her husband know? Anyway, I'm just saying. It's just, I really wish there was a better mechanic that games did not have to force you to do a research or do a thing to get that item. Like, there's plenty of items in Icarus I have never used. I don't use them. I never use them. And I don't worry about it, right? And it's just the way it is. Oh, but you wanted the spear. Well, okay. Yeah, well, you said you were doing experiments with that spear, right? Holy smokes, this cutscene's really long. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad. I mean, it's a nice library, nice rooftop patio on the library. He's probably getting Jody while he's on deployment. Oh, man, that's just so mean. That's so mean. Yeah, so I do remember you saying you were doing some spear experiments, like when you were actually throwing them and seeing, the good damage and stuff like that, right? I do remember that. Yes, mammoth spear, only when I get there, right? So I do remember you saying that the other day, and so I'm assuming that's why you kind of went for the spear mentality on that one, to get the better spear, all the cool things, right? Test it out, see what's going on. Yep, swing around there, big guy. Look at that. Oh, we're continuing straight on there, GPS. Don't you worry about it. It's all good in the neighborhood. Are you going to give me the cool screenshot today? Oh, okay, you're going to give me that one, are you? Well, I was going to keep right anyway, because we're driving through the town. Hamburger's 99 cents. I think that sign's a lie. I haven't seen a 99-cent hamburger in probably 15 years. Well, that's not true. The dollar menu. Oh, that car. Did that car ever almost bite the big one? Boy, he got some lucky. Let me tell you. But yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, Scorpion. No more mess with me. I got the spear. I'll betcha. Yeah. Now, I guess my question to you about the spear is what's its recovery rate? Like, do you have a hard time getting it back, recovering it? Did I mess this up? No, we're not. Yeah, we're not messed up here. We're on the right. We're on the right road. Okay, whatever. I was gonna say GPS. You're getting awful excited here. Like, don't lose your mind. All right, that's good. So yeah. Of course, one of the reasons why I don't usually go with spears is because, throwing anything in this game. So and I'll come back to that in a second. Throwing anything in this game is always a chance of losing it, right? Because, that's the thing. And I should point out that when I first got Icarus, until I changed the hotkeys on it, because of my bad left hand, I had a really bad habit of throwing away knives and never being able to find them again. And that was a really bad problem I had. Like, I would be in the middle, like a wolf would attack me, and I would attack the wolf. But during the middle of the attack, I would throw the knife by accident because my left hand that's just the way it works. And I would lose the knife. And I mean, I was spending so much money on knives, it was bad, until I changed the hotkey. Now, so yeah, so I guess the question becomes, like I know, like you were saying, where's dude, the amount of knives I've had to look for, right? If you get the talent to highlight, it's super easy. It wasn't too bad when I was close, right? I threw it at a gator, missed, but it was like, oh well, because I finished the mission. Oh, okay. Why are you all stopped here? You're all stopped here. You know what? I'm just going to go around you all. Oh, there was a flashing light there. That's why you were all stopped. All right. Well, I just ignored that. Okay. So, Warlord, let me tell you, the amount of times I've accidentally thrown a knife away and then not be able to find the knife. And yeah, I did not have that talent in the talent tree. So it was like I'd be searching all over the ground for 10 minutes and not find it, and then I have to give up, and it'd be like whatever, right? The work boss spawned on us 3 times. Really? Or you mean the world boss? Yes. Wow, really? That's pretty intense. Yeah, I mean, and that's okay. I mean, as long as it's not like, as long, as long as you, I mean, you had the spear and stuff, right? Yeah, the worm boss. Oh, okay. The worm boss spawned on you 3 times. Yeah, I mean, I'm all right with, like, world bosses in general, showing up, once or twice, as long as it's not a total nuisance factor where it's like, you're playing the game and like every 20 minutes the world boss is trying to make a mess of your thing, right? Because then that gets old really fast, and it is no fun. If they throw it out there on the odd occasion, I'm all for it, right? Because it actually adds a little bit of extra challenge. Kind of like there was a mission I was doing there 2-3 weeks ago, and I went to go to the desert, and the worm boss showed up. It was totally unexpected, and it was kind of like nice little extra challenge to take him on. So that was all right. Heat stroke was no joke for me because I had the hunter armor. Oh man, yep. Yeah, like heat stroke would be crazy, right? Doing all that desert work. Oh man. I mean, yeah, it's really fine. Like some of the camouflage stuff is really cool to play with until you're like passed out, and then it's no fun, right? That's for sure. That's definitely for sure. We got a straight stretch of road coming up here, so I think we're going to try a 5, 7, and an 8 here, just to have a look at the traffic cams. So this is a nice 5 stretch, I think. Yeah, there we go. Right, little back look at the traffic, see what's going on back there. You guys behaving back there? I think so. Looking good, looking good. Let's see if we got a little bit of a 7 action going on here. Looks like we got the turn coming up here, so I'll probably switch back to 2. We'll take the turn in 7. We can probably take these 2 turns in 7. And then we got a nice straight stretch coming up here. We should get some nice 7, 8, 9 shots, right? We're definitely going to try and get some nice 6, 8 shots, right? So there's a nice 6 shot. Oh, yeah. Yep. Pretty plain out here. It looks like we're coming into the plains out of the Rocky Mountains. Let's try for an 8 shot. Yes, there we go. Nice. Gotta like it when you get a good 8 shot, right? You gotta like a good 8 shot. That's what it's all about. You gotta have a good 8 shot every once in a while, right? There we go. Excellent. Do you want to try a quick front shot? There we go. Looks like we got a little bit of a right turn coming up. I'll keep an eye on that here for a second. I know I got one car in front of me. Whoa, this turn's a little sharper than on the GPS. Come on, GPS, don't lie to me like that. That turn was a little sharper than I expected. We do have the one car in front of me. I'm sure he's driving faster than I am, so I'm not too worried about it. Well, I'm not going to worry about it too much. Looks like we're pretty safe overall. You're getting ready to turn left. Whoa! Bad time to turn the camera around there, big guy. There we go. Yeah, so we got that crazy bus in front of us. He's not going too fast though. We should be all right. Let's try and do an 8 on the front side. Oh yeah, there we go. And we'll just switch back to this because hey, who knows what this bus is going to do, right? And the buses are never good. The buses are very tricky. I don't trust the tour buses at all. There we go. Storms are the hardest part. Yeah, it was like every 3 minutes. And man, those missions that have all kinds of crazy storms, I hope that's not a new mechanic that they're going to rely on now. Because I noticed that on the last couple of missions, they've really upped their storm game, and it's really bumming me out. It's like, you know what? I'm good with like extra animal challenges and all that stuff. But if you're going to throw a storm at me like every 3 minutes, I'll just keep building in caves. Like that's what I'll do. But that's not really any fun. I like building my love castle. I love building the love shack. But you don't want to watch it burn down every 3 minutes, right? That just gets really pain, right? Yeah, it's mainly a Styx thing. I will say they do that more in Styx than they do in the Olympus maps. That's for sure, right? So that's a thing. So looks like we're what have we got still? Oh, man, another 100 miles to go. And it is getting a little later in the day. It's getting a little later in the day, as we're driving along. But we're getting some really mesa flats around here. A couple nice mesa shots. And we'll come up and around the turn like this. All good in the neighborhood. Yep, there we go. Yeah, pretty straightforward. Looks like the road's pretty straight for the most part. We got the sun behind us. You can see my metallic paint in my custom skin here. I got the metallic paint orange, right? So I got metallic orange inside the blue paint, which just kind of adds a little extra flair. Whatever, policeman. We're just going to ignore you. All goods. Yeah, and see, Noko likes watching the Love Shack burn down, right? We burn the Love Shack down in ceremonial, things before we leave the map and the whole 9 yards. And but on maps where they have these storms like every 2-3 minutes, it's really hard to build a Love Shack, much less a Love Castle, because there's just so much to it. Like, every time you're turning around, you're putting out a fire with the fire whacker stick, and every time you leave to go caving, right? You come back home, the shack's burnt down, you have to rebuild it. You just don't want to be wasting that kind of time on that stuff, if the map's super crazy, right? So yeah, it definitely makes it definitely adds extra pressure. It definitely adds extra pressure. Go straight on. Okay, GPS lady, I will do that. I'm going straight on. Hopefully this bus is too, because if not, boy, it's going to get messy really fast. But yeah, we're all fine. It's all fine. I must admit, there's a bunch of fake John Deere harvesters. That's perfectly fine, because I'm pretty sure they don't have the rights to put John Deere in the game. So you know that those aren't. They're green, but you don't know what they are. That's for sure. Okay. Yeah, so this is definitely Midwestern type, right? We discover the world down there, mining. You betcha. This is definitely the Midwest for sure, right? Lots of flat plain. Like once you come out of the mountains, then it's lots of flat plain, right? Lots of flat plain, lots of farming. The occasional oil well, because there's, well, here in Canada it is. It's just the way it is across the prairies. 54 miles to go. I would say we're coming up to the highway here soon. But yeah, I'm hoping that I'll get this one in a little later tonight. I'll prep up a mission for tomorrow's Icarus Monday, and then of course we'll have 2 Point Campus on Tuesday, I believe it is. Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday, Thursday, possibly Saturday again, right? So we definitely will have the 3 stars for what is it? What map am I playing at the moment? Anyway, we're gonna get 3 stars on the current map, and then we'll have Spiff and More after that, and then I come back from vacation, and we have the next unlock map. Now, so there's lots of 2 Point Campus going on while I'm away, so that there'll be 3-4 shows and videos and all the things. Glendive discovered. There you go. Dude, you live in Germany. I've even been driving. I've even driven. Well, I haven't driven through Germany. I was on a tour bus through Germany, but the Autobahn, the whole 9 yards, right? It's great stuff. Great stuff. You better slow down, Max. You got to take this left turn. Yep, there you go. That a boy. Got to take this Interstate 94, dude. There we go. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure. I'm assuming that you have been through Germany, and what you're saying is that you now want to drive yourself through Germany, right? Since that's where you're from, right? I drove through Germany in ETS2. Yeah, I've driven through Germany in ETS2 too. Well, you could drive through America too, but it's something different worth a truck. Yeah. So one thing about I will say one thing about driving period. Truck driving period is a whole different lifestyle, right? I don't know. I think for introverted types, it's actually a great lifestyle. I was like today commuting and stuff is kind of more every day. Like people commuting 100 miles to work is not a big deal, but 40 years ago, commuting more than outside your small town was very not done. Like it was like very rare for somebody to commute more than like drive 15-20 miles to work, right? And when being a truck driver's son, I was one of them very fortunate kids to grow up as a truck driver's son, because I got to see a lot of the world where a lot of kids didn't. I mean, a lot of kids never left their hometown, right? Unless you were rich, right? And your parents took you on airplanes to like go to different places. Most kids never left their hometown, and I was very fortunate to be a truck driver's son, because, I mean, I seen so many places. We should get a really good, nice. Oh yeah, there's a nice 8 shot. We gotta like that. There's your standard 8-shot. Be nice if we got a couple of, be nice if we got another farther 8-shot coming in. You know, I mean, come on, game. Cooperate with us a little bit. Give us a nice 8-shot, would you? There you go. Nice. And we'll get a nice 7-shot out of this. Nice. Look at that. Okay, we'll get up around this turn. So I was very fortunate as a kid. You know, we had very little money, but at the same time, I got to travel like we were millionaires because I got to see so many places because of my father driving a truck. It was worth every minute of it. Worth every minute of it. You should totally drive Highway 550 in Colorado. No, I'm not pulling into the way station. I got things to do today, dude. Where do you want me to go? Do you want me to go around this thing? Yeah, we're not going to that way station. Whatever. You can just ignore all that, dude. We're going to move on. The 550 in Colorado. I don't know if that's even in the map. We'll just back out here to Colorado. Colorado Springs, 285, 50, 285, 50, 40, 40, 50, 50, 350, 160, 350, 550. There's 550. As you can see, I have driven it. Yup. Yep, I've driven it. Definitely. Lower. Go like super low. Like we'll do what? Like into the mining pit, or what? Right. I mean, there's Durango. There's 550 there. We had a kid from a traveling circus in our class once, and he already traveled through the whole world like by the age of 15. Yeah, right. I mean. No, that was it. All right, cool. Yeah, I mean, this Highway 550 is crazy. As you can see, I have traveled it. I mean, I'm going to have to travel it one more time to get the mining icon here. But yeah, I definitely hate that highway. Yeah, download the winter mod and then do it. Yeah, right. You know. Well, here in Canuckland, we deal with enough winter as it is. Yeah, so if you get a chance to find ways to travel the world, you definitely do it. Definitely do it. And truck driving is one way to do it. Now, yes, it's not like it's it's not like a glamorous job and you get lots of chicks or anything like that, or whatever, something like that. But at the same time, you want to see the world, you want to do stuff, and you're healthy enough to do it. It's definitely a thing, right? With the right company and the right stuff, it's not. I'm not to say it's a hard life. I mean, there is a physical ability to it, and that's a thing. And there's a financial component to it, which is very, very hard. Truck driving is not an easy profession to make money in, right? But if you can get the right combination of factors to work for you, it's definitely awesome because you get to see a lot of the world. Truck driving is more considered to be, well, here in North America, truck driving is considered to be more of a like self-employment. Yes, there are owner-operators. There are people, like there are company drivers and all that stuff. The big trick to it, though, is that a lot of owner-operators and stuff like that pay for their own fuel. So, like, let's say, for example, you take a load, and that load you get $5,000 for, and that's great, okay? But that load, you may spend like $3,500 on gas, right? Which you have to pay for. Are we going to make that turn? Oh, yeah, you knew it. You knew I would. So the cost, dividend, a whole 9 yards, the maintenance and stuff like that, it can be quite challenging to make decent money in truck driving. But that being said, it is a really cool way to see the world, right? That's for sure. They live in Texas, and it was December, and her dad wanted to drive that way. Both me and my parents were like, hell no, y'all better, because we wouldn't let them drive the pass. Yeah. Oh, that's where you took your wife for your honeymoon. Really? Awesome. Yeah, and they live in Texas in December, and then you drove that way, right? Both me and the parents were like, hell no. Hell no. When I was on my honeymoon, I showed my wife that high, and she was instantly like, yep. Yep. Well, it's funny because we just drove through that Montana pass where like the cliff face. It was literally cliff faced, right? It was super crazy cliff faced. All right, all right. I guess we're gonna wrap this one up. We're gonna take the 0XP. I'm not in the mood to go park in this. I mean, they're just gonna make me drive forward 10 feet and park it, and I'm just not in the mood for that. Right on. So let's do a little drive. Yep. Yeah, parking brake is on. Yeah, they were just going to make me drive 15 feet forward anyway, so what? We'll swing this around here. I seen a garage back here, I thought, for sale. Did I not see a garage for sale? Pretty sure I seen a garage for sale. I did not see a garage for sale. That was a lie. That was so much of a lie. Nope, there's no garage here for sale. So I guess what we'll do is I'll drive back to this truck stop, park it, and we'll wrap this one up. There we go. For ATS Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. You betcha. I never manually park double trailers. I usually do. I mean, I have no problem doing it. In fact, on my World of Trucks portfolio, you will notice one of my pictures on my World of Trucks portfolio is a picture of me parking an extended trailer with 3 pivot points inside the Denver airport airplane. Yeah, that took me 45 minutes to get that screenshot, but I did it. You betcha. And it was a pain in the butt because, of course, having 3 pivot points on a flatbed trailer and then trying to drive that backwards in ATS, oh, man, that was a challenge, right? I am ending the stream shortly. Yes, just about wrapping this one up. And because, of course, there's stuff to work on in real life. The house needs my attention. I got things to do. It's just at this point of the day, it was the hottest point of the day, so it was a good time to get a little live streaming in and get ATS Sunday, Sunday, Sunday in. Because, of course, it's ATS Sunday. And then, of course, like I said, rest of the week, we'll be doing Icarus Mondays. We're going to have some 2 Point Campus. We got a little bit of Tectonica Alpha coming up, and then we also have two games for some summertime, which of course are coming up as well, and all that stuff coming up this week and as part of next week, and all the things. There we go. A little bit of parking job here at the truck stop. All the things, man. The truck looks good. Truck always looks good, though. What can I tell you? The truck always looks good. Look at that high beam action. You bet. Looks good on the neighborhood. So, with that, I've only been live for 75 seconds. Yeah. I'm sure that's exactly what the counter says. I'm pretty sure the counter says probably 75, 80 minutes, if I were to check it. What does it say? Oh, yeah, so it says 60, 80, 82 minutes I have been live for on all the things. So with that, I'm Max. This, of course, has been ATS Sunday, Sunday, Sunday here in American Truck Simulator, where we are taking the loads and the things and around. I should actually have a look. Yeah, so we got credit for that load, so we're 7 out of 12. I'm going to have to try and go on World of Trucks and see if I can't find my... Find how many more, what loads I got to do, right? Yes, Mr. Marine, have a good one. Hope you had a good time playing on your streams today, and I hope all went well, right? That's for sure. And, of course, I want to thank everybody that hangs out on a daily basis and doing the daily things and doing the daily stuff. So, Marine, I want to appreciate you for stopping by. Noob, it was good to see you, man. It was so good to see you. All the things and the craziness and all of our backstory. all craziness. I'm glad to see you. Noko, as always, I appreciate you stopping by, having the big chit chats, doing all the things. I want to thank everybody that's also been out there watching all the stuff and all the cool stuff later, because of course that's a thing we do. And of course, I want to thank all recent subscribers. As Warlord of Noobs, recent subscriber goes across. Brittany, of course, subscribed yesterday while we were on. I love that name, Arcane Enigma. That's really cool. And of course, all the other names going by. I want to thank everybody for subscribing, watching, and doing all the things. I'm Max. This has been ATS Live here in Montana. And of course, the weekly schedule will be posted a little later today. Watch out for it on my YouTube YouTube community tab, of course on my Twitter, and of course on Instagram. We post the schedule once a week. It's a rough schedule. Sometimes we move a few things around, but that's the way it goes. And you know how it is, because that's the way life's been. Yeah, of course, man. I will definitely catch you another time. And with that, I will see everybody later on. Catch you soon.